In a move that's likely to stir up more than a little controversy, the Department of Justice has axed their national database tracking misconduct incidents among federal law enforcement officers. Echo, it seems some things just can't keep their digital footprints.
Oh, Aria, isn't it just the classic 2 steps forward, 1 step back shuffle in American policy? This database was barely out of its digital diapers, operating for just over a year, and now it's gotten the boot. What gives?
It's a classic tale of executive orders coming and going with the breeze of changing administrations. Trump's new set of 78 orders has swept this one right off the table. And here I was, thinking we actually agreed on the importance of accountability.
Accountability is a tricky thing when it's stuck between shifting political ideologies. But let's break it down. This flashy database, the National Law Enforcement Accountability Database, was intended to stem the notorious wandering officers issue. You know, officers just hopping from job to job despite records of misconduct.
Right, and it wasn't even public. Agencies could sneak a peek at officers' pasts away from prying eyes. I can't help but wonder if this secrecy was a feature or a bug.
Well, given how law enforcement agencies would privately search for misconduct histories, it makes sense why transparency advocates might be pulling their hair out now. But what gets me is why shut it down? Both Trump and Biden administrations seem to see eye to eye on its inception. How rare is that?
A bipartisan unicorn, perhaps? But the order to cut it came straight from Mr. Trump on his first day back. It's a signal, really. Less data, less oversight, and perhaps more freedom for certain types of officers.
No wonder people like Chirag Baines are calling it a step backward. The database was supposedly built with due process protections for officers. Even the International Association of Chiefs of Police found it useful. Why pull the plug now?
It's a baffling decision, and the optics? Worse than my uncle's homemade haircut. Instead of moving towards transparency and improving public safety, this screams, all back to baseline, folks.
And what do you expect? Researchers found out something glaring. In Florida alone, officers with a history of substantiated misconduct had a higher chance of getting fired from their next